The game of chess is a great game where we can just get lost in the game and forget about what is going on around us. Playing chess can be somewhat boring if we are just moving pieces without a clear-cut strategy and a strategy to win the game. Be careful though. Once you learn the basics, this game can be addicting and it can be somewhat time-consuming. I've been playing chess for about 25 years now, and I've been in some tournaments where I've won a lot and I've lost a few. I am also a chess coach where I teach children and adults how to win at chess. Chess is a game of deep concentration and strategy where we have to focus on what we are doing and we have to plan our attack moves ahead of time. In the next few minutes, I will be teaching you 3 basic strategies that will help you position yourself to better win at the game of chess. The beginning or the opening sets the tone for the rest of the game. The middle game is where your positioning can give you casualties or victories against your opponent. The end game is very important because if you are in this battle to the end, chances are you will have suffered some casualties and you will have to learn how to work with what you have. The beginning of a game where the board looks like this, where you have white on one side and black on one side. The beginning is very vital because your opening can set the tone for the rest of the game. In the beginning of a chess game, white moves first, and then black counters with a counter move. The opening is vital because one mistake against a good player can cost you the game. A good chess strategy in the beginning is to avoid moving a chess piece twice because that will hinder your development. Development is important in the opening of a game because you want as many pieces in the battle as possible to attack and defend other pieces. The middle game of chess is vital as well because this is actually where the battle takes place. The middle game is where you gain an advantage or arrive at a disadvantage. The middle game is where you suffer casualties from your pieces lost or compromised. It is important to abstain from giving up a piece for a piece of lesser value. The piece value is as follows. The pawn is 1 point. The knight is 3 points. The bishop is 3 points. The rook or the castle is 4 points. The queen is 6 points. And the king doesn't really have a point value, but if it gets trapped, that means you lose the game. Any equal trade-off of any piece value will leave you on an even playing field. And I've learned that from Chess Master, the 10th edition software. Finally, the endgame is vital as well. It is in the endgame that victory is often decided. Usually when we speak of the endgame in chess, we are referring to being down to just a few pieces on either side of the board in a decisive face-off. Often the consensus is because pawns have the least value on the board, people often give up pawns without any reservations, just as long as they don't lose a more valuable piece, such as a bishop. Pawns are very important, and these are the pawns. Pawns are very important because they can be used in an endgame where they work together to acquire a position or a promotion. A promotion is when one of the pawns advances totally to the other end of the board, and you can get, in that case, you can get a queen, or you can get a rook, or you can get a knight or a bishop, and get a promotion and turn your pawn into a more valuable piece. This is why the endgame is often called the pawn game. Please note that a game can be lost in the beginning as well. The middle game, a game can be lost, and the end game, the game can be lost. As you can see here, all phases of the game are important. Chess is a game of deep concentration and strategy where we have to focus on what we are doing and we have to plan our attack moves ahead. Chess is a game where the middle game, the beginning of the game, and the end game are all important. The game of chess is won in the opening or beginning, the middle and the end, or the pawn game. The game of chess has so many strategies and there is so much to think about when playing. Hopefully, these 3 basics will help you enjoy chess and win at chess more often. Thank you.